There is something that repeats every night. Even if you fall asleep peacefully, at exactly 3 a.m., your eyes open. You toss and turn on your pillow, and eventually end up losing sleep. You might sigh, thinking it's just aging, but this early morning awakening may actually be a special signal from your body. According to recent sleep research, waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not simply insomnia. In fact, this is when the brain is at its clearest and sharpest. Today, I will share the scientific reasons for waking up at dawn and how you can turn this special time into an opportunity to change your life. From Tibetan practitioners to world-renowned CEOs, many successful people have practiced the magical secrets of the early morning hours. Let's find the answer. The first secret is the hormonal crossroads within our body. The mysterious hormone called melatonin, often referred to as the queen of sleep, is the key substance that determines our sleep pattern. When we are young, melatonin flows abundantly, like water gushing from a faucet, but after the age of 40, the amount secreted begins to decrease rapidly. What is especially notable is the timing of melatonin secretion. This hormone is most actively released between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., but as we age, the amount secreted during this golden time drops to less than half of what it was in our 20s. Like moonlight gradually fading, the sleep signals in our body also grow weaker. According to the latest study by the National Health Insurance Service, about 40% of adults over 60 struggle with sleep, and more than 20% of them suffer from severe insomnia. But this phenomenon is not necessarily all negative. Experts now interpret it as a special signal from the body. The second secret is the survival code engraved in our DNA. Scientists studying human evolution explain that waking at dawn is an ancient survival strategy programmed into our genes. Tens of thousands of years ago, our ancestors had to wake periodically at night to protect themselves from predators. Just like animals in the jungle constantly remain on alert, our ancestors risked danger if they slept too deeply. Even in caves and dense forests, periodic awakening was essential for survival. This survival instinct is still alive within our genes today. What's more, traces of the agricultural era remain in our bodies. Our ancestors had to rise before sunrise to farm, and that rhythm is deeply embedded in our DNA. Although we live in modern cities with convenience, our bodies still remember the wise rhythm of our ancestors. The third secret is the biological clock that constantly ticks inside our bodies. This amazing system regulates all bodily functions on a 24-hour cycle, like a precise clock. During sleep, it creates a rhythm of deep and light sleep every 90 to 120 minutes. This sleep cycle is like the waves of the sea. Deep sleep is like a wave surging deeply inland, while light sleep is like the wave retreating slightly. Around 3 a.m., the wave of sleep becomes the shallowest. At that moment, our brain is in a state close to being awake, as if floating to the surface of sleep. At the same time, hormonal changes occur. Melatonin, which guided us into restful sleep through the night, begins to decline, while cortisol, the awakening hormone, starts to be secreted. This moment is like twilight, where the end of one day meets the beginning of the next. According to modern sleep scientists, waking at this time may actually be a golden opportunity, when the brain is most creative and clear. It's the best time to sort out complex thoughts and come up with new ideas. So don't worry or feel uneasy about waking at dawn. This is the wisdom of our bodies, refined over thousands of years, and may be a special gift to modern people. Instead, why not use this time as your own sacred hour? Now that you understand that early awakening is a natural signal, let's see how to use this special time. Science and ancient wisdom together suggest 3 incredible practices. The first is organizing your worries. Between 3 and 5 a.m., the city is asleep. No messages, no phone calls, no traffic noise. Perfect silence. In this stillness, your brain enters a remarkable state. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a world-renowned neuroscientist, found that the brain in early dawn shows unique patterns, completely different from normal waking states. Solutions often appear during this time that we could never think of during the day. Like fog clearing to reveal a clear sky, tangled problems suddenly seem simple. That's why many entrepreneurs and artists say they get their best insights at dawn. Prepare a notebook and write down your worries. It could be your children, your finances, or your health. No matter the topic, the key is to express it in writing. Surprisingly, the act of writing often brings solutions naturally. The second practice is meditation. In Tibetan Buddhism, the time between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is called Brahma Muhurta, the most sacred time of the day. Modern science supports this wisdom, showing that the brain is the calmest and clearest during these hours. Meditation at this time is far more powerful than at any other time. According to brain studies, at dawn the brain perceives imagined images as vividly as reality. This gives dawn meditation extraordinary power to reshape the brain. To begin, sit comfortably and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Slowly inhale and exhale until your mind clears. Then visualize your desired self, being healthy, successful, or enjoying happiness with your family. The third practice is answering 6 questions. Hal Elrod, author of the bestseller The Miracle Morning, said your morning hour determines your life. Many successful people have used this morning routine, often answering 6 key questions. With what energy will I live today? Who can I learn from today? Who can I help today? What will I do today to be closer to my 1-year goal? What am I most excited about today? What am I most grateful for today? These questions may seem simple, but answering them early can set the direction for your entire day. Brain science shows that when we ask such positive questions in the morning, our brain continues to seek the answers all day. Even practicing just one of these 3 methods will transform your mornings into a gift, not sleepless agony. Instead of wasting time on your smartphone or tossing in frustration, turn this golden time into your own. Creating new habits takes at least 21 days. Don't expect perfection from the start. Begin small and build. Experts say that the hardest point is after 3 days, but if you push through for at least a week, it becomes much easier. Real-life stories prove this. John Miller, a 42-year-old office worker, overcame a 10-year promotion struggle thanks to 6 months of dawn routines. He studied and prepared for certifications, achieving focus like never before. Emily Davis, a 35-year-old homemaker, used the dawn hours to pursue her dream of becoming a writer. She wrote while her children slept and published her first book in 2 years. So when you wake at 3 a.m., don't be annoyed. Don't waste time scrolling your phone. Instead, remember this time is a gift. Quietly rise and create meaningful moments for yourself. This dawn awakening may not be insomnia. It may be the miracle hour that changes your life.